sister, Jasmine Burke, aunt, joiners, and cousin, Joelle Ward. From Madison, Wisconsin, Marquette High School ball, Madison Memorial, number 23, Wesley Matthews. Escorted by his mom, Pam Moore, Corey Moore, Madeline Gaines, Wes Matthews, Lador Matthews, Gary Jackson, and Kayvon Branch. From Chicago, Illinois, playing his high school ball at Hillcrest, number 22, Jerrell McNeil. Escorted by his dad, Edward McNeil, his mom, Carolyn McNeil, Ricardo Brown, brother Jeremy McNeil, and sister, January McNeil. From Richmond, Indiana, playing his high school ball in Richmond, number 1, Dominic James. Escorted by mother Angela James, father Greg Wright, grandmother Priscilla, brother Jermaine James, brother Donovan Rogers, uncle Eric James, uncle Tony James. Gary Sellers and his high school coach, Chad Bolser, and Uncle Darren James. 4 years ago, a group of students decided to sign up to become fanatics. This group of seniors has played a major role in the success of this program for 4 years. Today, the fanatics number just over 4,000 students. At this time, we would like to say thank you to the seniors for your 4 years of support. Ladies and gentlemen, head coach, Buzz Williams.
I'll be brief. I don't have a voice to talk too long. The first thing I would say is thank you to the students and thank you to the fans for staying and being respectful of what these guys are doing. I've been praying all week about what I should say, and I don't have long enough to explain it in a way that I think is do what these guys have meant. But the one thing that I thought about this morning, 5 years ago when these young men made a decision to come to Marquette, obviously I wasn't there, but none of us ever thought that their careers, academically, athletically, would ever go to the heights that it has. But the thing that I think is important, when they made the decision, whatever it was, wherever they were, obviously all of the people that were standing next to them blessed that decision, otherwise they wouldn't be here. And the one thing as a parent that I would say to each of their parents is this: I've only seen your children grow as men and as players over the last 2 years, but as an institution, I hope that when they made that decision 5 years later, I hope now that they're in essence coming back to you to an extent, I hope that you feel pleased and that the opportunity and the experience that they had at Marquette was all that you desired as a parent, for them as young men, for them as students, and for them as athletes. I'm going to let these guys talk, but the last thing I would say is this: when they made that decision, I don't think anybody, including the guys, even thought that 5 years later when they would do a jumbotron and they would show all the records, and they would show all the stats, and they would show all the wins. I don't think anybody could have predicted that. But they have become the face of our program, not just because of the talent God's blessed them with, but the reason they've become the face of the program is because of the character that they exhibit on a daily basis, on and off the field. not only out here, but every single day as a person. And I've learned more from them than they've probably learned from me. But because they have become the face of the program, that's the standard of, from this point forward, what we've got to do. And I think we'll be able to recruit guys that can score and recruit guys that can rebound. But I don't know that we'll ever be able to recruit 4 young men that have meant to this program what they have meant on and off the floor. So for everybody, thank you, Dwight. Thank you, Wes. I'll let you guys know. Dwight goes in.
Talk too long. First of all, I'd like to thank God I made this far. I mean, there have been days where all 4 of us never thought we'd make it, but we did. I'm proud of the rest of my classmates, my team. I also want to thank our staff, coach, starting with coach all the way down to all the assistants, medical staff, Adrian, who helped us with academics and everything. I'd like to thank the fans for all the support you've given us over the time. And like I said, it's not over yet. We still got more games to play, and we hope y'all support. And sorry we can't get the win for y'all, but we're gonna keep pushing.